Today, I'm going to show you the most powerful weapon that you have to take your performance on court to the next level. And it's not about technique, it's not playing more matches, it's plyometrics, the way your body uses the ground to move faster, jump higher, and react quicker. But here's the truth. Most padel players don't train plyometrics, or at least they do them completely wrong. Random jumps, box jumps, burpees, no structure, no progressions, and sometimes more harm than results. So today I will teach you what plyometrics really are, how you can structure them so you can get more explosive and faster in just 1 month. It's time to stop feeling slow on court. Every amateur padel player needs a proper strength and conditioning plan. If you want to have more information or you want to start training with me, send me a direct message on WhatsApp. You have my WhatsApp number in the description below. My plans are delivered 100% online and they will make you faster and sharper in just 4 weeks. Many amateur padel players think they're doing some plyometrics, but when I ask them what are plyometrics, they say jumping, which is not actually true. When we talk about plyometrics, we are talking about movements that use the stretch shortening cycle, so basically using the ground as a spring. Real plyometrics are actually about elastic energy. When your foot hits the court, your muscles and tendons stretch like a rubber band, and the faster they release that stored energy, the faster you move. Training the stretch shortening cycle will give you faster split step, explosive acceleration, better recovery after volleys, more powerful smashes, agile defense against the glass. If you feel slow or heavy, or simply you lack that explosiveness in the first step, you should start training your stretch shortening cycle. But now let's understand why a plyometric structure is extremely important. This is the trap most padel players fall into. They see a drill online, they copy it, and they hope it will make them faster. But the truth is, plyometrics can transform you, or they can break you if you don't follow a proper structure. In strength and conditioning for any sport, we use progressions. We need to have a step-by-step plan that builds the qualities that protect your tendons and joints before you add power or intensity. This is crucial because if you skip steps, you can get injured easily, you can get Achilles tendon pain, you can overload your knees, or you can just have no improvements. That's why some coaches say that plyometrics are dangerous, but it's not true. Bad plyometrics are dangerous, but good plyometrics can make you bulletproof. Something you can't skip is the preparation phase, in which we start using extensive plyometrics. In the preparation phase, we use longer duration jumping sequences done at low-medium impact to build tendon and ankle capacity. This phase builds ankle stiffness, rhythm, control, and tissue tolerance. The best tool here is the pogo jump. The pogo jump is the starting point for the extensive plyometrics. Remember, the movement needs to be fast but with a smooth rhythm, and it's mainly ankle movement. These teach your tendons how to store and release energy safely. This phase is extremely important. If you skip this and you start immediately with intensive plyometrics, the chances of getting injured are very high. The second phase is the resilience phase. Here we start introducing multidirectional plyometrics. Once the body is prepared, we need to challenge it like the real game. Padel is not straight line movement, it's chaotic, it's lateral, diagonal, curved, you stop and go constantly. So we start introducing multidirectional extensive plyos, like bounds, so we alternate single leg landings. When you perform this type of plyometrics, you see that your form is not perfect. That's good. The goal is controlled chaos, building tissue resilience, directional control, and real-world movement quality. As the sets get longer, after 8, 10, 12 jumps, you'll see athletes lose elasticity. That's exactly where adaptation happens. In this phase, it's important to increase complexity. We start from I patterns, then we move to L patterns, then U patterns, and finally unpredictable directions. This is where your body starts learning to move like a real athlete. But in a good plan, we don't do only extensive plyometrics. We need to learn also the landing mechanics, and we need to perform exercises like box jumps. These are extremely important, and I include them in my programs too, but they're not plyometrics. They're definitely part of the preparation, but rear plyos require fast stretch shortening cycle, short ground contacts, elastic force, and reactive strength. If you don't build these qualities, your footwork will never feel explosive, even if you go to the gym every day. Now the big question, how do you train plyometrics? You don't need to train them every day. You don't need crazy high jumps or fancy boxes, and you don't need long workouts. You just need a basic structure with progressions in which you start from extensive plyometrics, you can start from pogo jumps, and then you move to multidirectional plyometrics, and then you move to more intensive plyometrics in a later stage. Even at the beginning, it's good to include extensive plyometrics 2 to 3 times a week, and you will see great improvements in just 4 weeks. If you want to have a complete plan that includes plyometric progressions as well as strength, power, and conditioning work, you can send me a direct message on WhatsApp. You have my WhatsApp number in the description below. I build custom strength and conditioning plans for Padel players at all levels, and I deliver them through an easy-to-use app. Like the video if it helped, and subscribe for more Padel specific training.